Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we did mostly just a few side quests here and there, cleaned up Malara's house, gave Fledge a stamina potion, finally acquired a heart medal, so we're actually able to properly get some hearts in the field. Also realized, completely forgot to get the upgrades, and forgot to go see Batro because we had a reward ready for him. But we'll worry about that next time we're in Skyloft. Groose also followed us down here to the surface, and now thinks he's the hero and is obviously going to try and do important things. And in today's episode, we are going to be seeing if he is actually going to be of any use. Probably not, but we'll see. He's got a good heart, just he's a little confused about some things. Huh? You gotta be kidding me, Granny! You're messing with me. Say it again, I dare you.
I only speak the truth. You are not the one who will save her. The Spirit Maiden, your Zelda, can only be saved by another. It has been his fate to do this thing, and in doing so, save us, as it was decided long before you were brought crying into this world.
Shut it, Granny! You obviously don't know me well, because if you did, you know that if anyone's gonna save Zelda, it's Groose. How could it not be me? Plus, if it ain't me, why would I even be here? Pfft. If I'm not up to the job being a hero, just who is? Huh? Oh, now I get you. Link, Granny here has been trying to tell me you're going to be the big hero who rescues Zelda. What a joke. Look, all I've heard so far is a bunch of babbling about destiny, but that's a load of garbage. I know you and you're no hero, shrimp.
Greetings, Link. Were you able to catch up with Zelda? Ah, I see. So the Guardian was there as well, was she? The one you saw by Zelda's side is known as Impa. She is a being sent forth by the goddess to aid Zelda in her quest. The two have traveled somewhere in order to accomplish the great task destiny has set before them. However, now that Impa has destroyed the gate that they used, there is only one way left to find them. You must make use of the harp given to you by Zelda. Tell me, Link, have you attempted to play the harp that you received? My sense is that you have not yet familiarized yourself with it. Very well, I shall teach you how to play it. Listen well and do as I say. First, press X to ready your harp. Now try strumming your harp. Play faster so your strums move in time with my braid. Good, you learn fast. Now for your next lesson. Focus and play in time with the pulsing of the circle of light. When your timing is right, I shall join my voice to your harp. Listen well, for the song I sing will be of great help for you in your journey.
So yes, the gimmick of the harp is to strum in the same motion as the pulsing. It's a bit tricky to get a hang of, but it's quite simple once you do get a hang of it, so...
The harp you hold is known as the goddess's harp. It is the divine instrument of the goddess who once watched over this land. The melodies it brings to life have the power to produce a variety of strange and otherworldly effects. The great slab standing before you is known as the Gate of Time. It is the last of its kind in existence, the only portal binding our world to the one where Zelda now resides. If you manage to open the gate and pass through, you will likely end up in the same place as Zelda. But you will need to endure many hardships and put yourself in great danger to awaken the gate from its dormant state. Though your journey will put you in harm's way, Link, you must endure. It is your fate as the chosen hero of the Garden. This shaking. I fear the seal has been broken. I expected that it would react to your summoning the gate, but I never imagined the seal would break so quickly. Link, there will be time to explain later. Right now you must hurry to the bottom of the pit outside. And hurry we shall, because this is going to be quite a fight. Much to my chagrin. What's with all the shaking? The whole ground is heaving. I thought it was supposed to be solid down here. Go quickly, Link. Check on the ceiling spike at the center of the pit. There is nothing natural about these tremors. That monster could free itself at any moment. Approach the pit with caution. I knew it. The seal is given away. I'll explain later, but now is the time for action. We must keep that beast from escaping that pit. Must not reach the temple. Alright, the Imprisoned is my least favorite boss in this entire game. This boss sucks. So, your main goal is to strike at the toes. If you strike at them for a while, he'll start to raise up his foot and charge up some electricity. You want to get away from those as soon as possible, because they will obviously deal damage to you. Go away and hack away at the toes as best you can. There's some at the back too. If you destroy all the toes on one foot, he won't be able to do an electrical stomp like that. And once you do destroy all the toes, he's going to collapse down. You want to run all the way back towards its head. And with the spike, you want to drive it back up into its head. Doing that will let it pop onto its belly where it's going to start rolling upward. You want to use the vents to get up ahead of it. You want to do so even more so because there's an easier way of actually driving the spike into its head. Once it stops rolling around, it's going to eject the spike back out, and its toes are going to grow back. You could go again and strike at the toes, or if you're above him, you can do this. And there we go. He's going to knock you off, and then he's going to go and start rolling around again, or shimmying around. If you wait too long while you're on top of its head, it will start to shake you off. You'll lose your footing and you'll just get shaken off. I think also once you do it a second time, his feet will always be generating electricity. So with every stomp he's going to take, he's going to be dealing a shockwave of damage. So be careful. Also be careful of using a vent as he's like right next to you, because it will straight up just disable the vent. This is the only boss in the entire game where it's timed. If you see the little meter to the left, if at any point does he reach the very top of the temple, it is an instant game over. So don't do that. I also probably just need to focus up and start striking at his toes. Come on.
time your backflips. Careful. There we go. It's also going to slow him down considerably. So while he's moving his little stump of a foot now, go ahead and chop away at the other toes. Like so. There we go. Now when he's higher up on these upper reaches, he may block out some of the path. What you want to do is check your map, see where the vents are, jump off if need be, and then hop back up to where his head is. But since he's like this, 1, 2, and 3. Now, Link. Strike the sealing spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal, quickly. Let's hurry on down. Be, cautious of heading down, obviously. Oh, if I can do it properly. Charge of a strike. And for this, you simply want to follow the lines. So, down, up, left. Nice going, Link. Though the imprisoned had only just begun to awaken and break its bonds, I'm impressed you were able to restore the seal, keeping it active. Unfortunately, you only have succeeded in buying us a little more time in which to act. The behemoth you beat back into the confinement is a horror of unspeakable power. Judging by what I saw, I would not be surprised if the seal gave away again soon. So you are left with precious little time to complete the task with which you have been entrusted. Return to the Seal Temple, Link. There is much to discuss. As you can see, the gate is nothing more than a slab of cold stone for now. It is sleeping. Rousing it from slumber would require great power. Yes, I believe a shot of holy light from your Skyward strike might just do it. Sorry to disappoint you, boy, but for now your sword lacks the power necessary to awaken the gate. First, you and your sword must grow together. Faron Woods, Ilden Volcano, and Lineru Desert. A sacred flame is hidden somewhere in each of these lands. Seek them out and purify your sword in their heat. Only after your blade has been tempered by these 3 fires will it be fully imbued with the great power for which you search. Clues to finding the sacred flames have been woven into the lyrics of a song precious to your people, the Ballad of the Goddess. These clues are your best hope of finding your way to the flames. Return to Skyloft. Somewhere on your island is one whose knowledge of this old song will point you in the right direction. I hate even saying this, but I guess you got it all figured out, Granny. Me, well, there's nothing I can't do to help Zelda. I'm useless.
Ah, you sell yourself short, my friend. You'll see in time that you have your own role to play in all this. Link, go now. Trust in fate to guide your feet. Your mission depends on it, as does Zelda's fate.
And go we shall. Where has Groose... what's up?
The Ballad of the Goddess, based on my projections. This is likely the song Zelda sang on the day of the Wing Ceremony. I'll calculate an 85% probability that someone associated with the Academy will be able to provide additional information about this song.
So, back into the Academy we go. I just want to check on Groose, because I don't think I've ever actually done that before. Oh. Aw, come on! I couldn't do a thing! I'm totally useless! Come on, man. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just dead weight. What kind of use is that to anyone? Alright. Well, hopefully he'll have some use later. Oh, also. So, should point out also, when you see a flock of birds, there's a chance that a blue bird might be in it as well. So, lock onto it, carefully approach it. Very carefully. Can maybe wait for them to come to you. Because as it currently stands, there's a lot of birds in my way, and I don't want to move too close to them. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's how you get feathers easily enough. Birds are will almost always spawn right outside of the Steel Temple, so it's a good way to grind up those feathers. Or occasionally you can also just, find them in certain chests scattered across the world and whatnot. But that's it if you want to do something like that. Okay, Gorko, do you have something new for us just yet? Yes, I believe you do. Yes. Great Goron! I've found some! Look, those butterflies that respond to beautiful tones are swarming all over this place. This has to be the right spot. No, this could be a problem. Cannot carry a tune. Cannot create beautiful tones if wild animals threaten to roll me down to hell. What can we do? So, whenever you see a flock of goddess butterflies like this, give the harp a few strums. Doing so will make a Sheikah stone pop up. That is it! One of the talking statues the ancient text spoke of. There's just no mistaking it. And in doing so, they also drop a treasure. Butterflies tend to gather around gossip stones like myself. If you find a spot swarming with butterflies, play a tune of the great beauty and a gossip stone might just pop out of the ground with a boing. Is that... Yeah, okay. There we go. It's just like the old text say, buddy. You appeared with a boing and spoken some strange tongue. This is a major leap forward in my study of the talking statues. Next up are those goddess walls. I've got an inkling I'll not have to go very far to look for those either. And I mean to find one, no matter what. Yeah, so... Analysis indicate that this is a highly mysterious type of stone tablet that is known to freely gossip and author up information depending on location. Although not always the case, some of the information it provides can be useful. I recommend you pay attention. So yeah, like in most of the... Well, like a couple Zelda games, really. A handful of them. Gossip stones. These things will just offer some information, some useful tips and stuff like that. It will also bring up something that I've yet to actually properly discuss. So, in the original version, the original Wii release of this game, I think it's about sometime after you acquire the sword. Oh no, it's sometime after you set out for your journey, after Zelda gets taken, and like you're just setting up to go out. Just outside of the Knight Academy, like right next to the sparring hall, a specific gossip stone will appear. Oh, messed that up. A specific gossip stone will appear. This is a Sheikah stone that actually has useful information and tips about you, or about the game, and where to go next, and like hints of just dropping useful information. For whatever reason, it was removed in the HD re-release. I'm not too sure why, because honestly, it's not a bad addition to the game. It would pop up right over there where those flowers spawn. It would offer you tips on how to get certain treasures, where you need to go next, tips on how to solve certain puzzles. I think it even included some help on finding some heart pieces. I'm not too sure. Can't remember. But yeah, that was just a useful information of where you want to go next. Think of in the 3D re-releases of, I think it was probably just Ocarina of Time. Oh no, I think Majora's Mask had one too. There were big Sheikah stones. Go into there and you get basically tips on where to go next, and like tips and advice on how to get stuff. But yeah, for whatever reason, it was removed in the HD version. I'm not too sure why, because it really wasn't that bad of an addition. Now that spot's just kind of there with nothing of use. So yeah, weird. Okay, so, do you know anything, Pippet? Hey, Link, you're looking pretty upbeat lately. That's the spirit. Zelda will be home before you even know it. Just keep believing that while you wait for her to come back. Buddy, I know where she is. It's like, you are not... So, obviously, who better to go to than Zelda's father himself? You're back, Link. Good to see you're still in one piece. So how's this going down there? Are you any closer to finding my Zelda? I see. My dear Zelda. Things must be terribly trying for her down there. And it can't be easy for you now either, can it? What? You want to know the lyrics to the song Zelda sang on the day of the ceremony? You know I'm not much of a singer. Just lyrics. You just want the lyrics. Oh, what a relief. You really put me on the spot there for a moment. I believe the lyrics go something like this. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, and bring light to the land. That's the first part, but as recall, there's a second verse to the song. O youth, show the two whirling sails the way to the light tower, and before you a path shall open, and a heavenly song you shall hear. I believe that's the whole thing. The light tower mentioned in the song is a real place. I'm sure you've seen it, tower in the plaza. I don't know a thing about two whirling sails, though. It sounds like the song is suggesting that if one shows these whirling sails the way to a tower, something will happen? But how do you go about doing that? And what does it mean, two whirling sails? Indeed. Now, those with keen eyes might have remembered that we did see something of a sail kind of scattered around in Skyloft. We haven't really brought much attention to it. But if we go ahead and take a look, it's really not that hard to find. You probably see it as we're flying in and out of the area. Where actually is it? Right here. Whirling sails. Not really sails per se, but whirling nonetheless. And obviously with the gust belows in hand now, go ahead and spin it around. Get it to face the light tower. I think you can just pretty much line it up like so. Yeah, there we go. Nice glow indicator that's locked in. I mentioned another one, which that means that one over there is the other one we need to grab. Do you have something for us, Fletch?
Hey there, Link. Thanks again for that stamina potion. Since you gave it to me, I've been doing push-ups like a machine. You'll see, I'll be as tough as you in no time.
Maybe we're able to go get the second part of that quest done. I'm not too sure about that. Oh, while we're over here, we should probably also pop by Batro and see if he can give us a new upgrade. This is not the way to graveyard. Oh yeah, don't worry about the path being open only during night. It stays open. It stays open for the entirety of the game, so you don't have to go at nighttime. You can go at any time of the day whatsoever. All right, Batty, let's see what we got. Oh, you've got quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent. Please take this as a token of my demon's deepest appreciation. And we get ourselves the big wallet. We can carry up to 1,000 rupees in this massive wallet. Made such a magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please just continue helping me a bit longer. And a mysterious chest has also appeared. No, I beg you, stop! That chest is not to be opened under any circumstance. There's something unspeakable inside. What? That chest contains the infamous evil of the dreaded cursed metal. If you carry that metal with you, you'll find more rupees than ever before. You'll even have better chances of discovering treasure. Oh, don't make me say it. Sounds handy. Now that you mention it, that does sound pretty enticing, but it gets worse, far, far worse. Any poor soul who holds that metal will find himself unable to open his pouch. No matter how badly you want to use your potions or shields, they will be denied to you. Can you imagine a more gruesome fate? Please push any thought of this chest out of your mind forever. You must never think of it again. Okay. So yes, from this chest is the cursed metal. With this, rupees and treasure will appear more often, but it also carries a curse that prevents your pouch from opening. Eek! Since our pouch is full, it'll be sent to the item check. Anyway, so, yeah. Oh dear, now you've done it. You opened it, didn't you? Human desire is insatiable, fearsome thing, even to a demon. But then again, I suppose it's also what makes your kind so intriguing. If your pouch won't open, fear not. That will only happen while you're carrying that metal. If you leave it at item check, you'll be able to open your pouch once again. So yes, if you want to have more rupees and more treasures on just popping up, which, you know, is not a bad thing, carry the cursed metal around. You will not be able to use your shield or use any potions. However, I think supply items such as like a bomb bag will still be in effect. You just can't open the pouch. So, no shield, no potions. And I think it still takes into effect if you have a fairy. So if you have a fairy in your inventory, don't worry about it. It will still activate when you die, I believe. I'm not too sure on that. I haven't really tested it out. Never really used the cursed medallion after I get it. But yeah. With that, I think we're going to call the episode here because we've been going on for quite a while. Did quite a lot in this episode. And next time, we are going to be seeing if we can turn that other sail thing towards the light tower and see what happens then. See you guys next time.